for this adventure, we're going to be island camping at one of Canada's most secluded and beautiful lakes. Going to be doing some canoeing, camping, cooking up some amazing food, a little bit of swimming, and probably even getting scared by some of the wildlife. So, if you like that kind of stuff, then yeah, stick around and should be a good one, I think. Let's go. All right, welcome back to another adventure. I know it's been a little bit since the last one, but it's worth the wait because this one I have good feelings about. I'm super excited for where I'm at. Usually I'm kind of to the west of Calgary, my hometown in the mountains, but my friend told me about this spot more north, out of the mountains. It's more of these kind of rolling hills, treed area. And there's a bunch of like these remote lakes, and there just so happens to be an island on one. So I rented a canoe and I think we're gonna paddle out to it, see if we can camp on there. And yeah, like I said, super excited. This area is beautiful, and yeah, let's get going. Oh, guys, this area is like nothing I've ever seen in my life. Like, it is so unbelievably calm out here. It's crazy. Even there was a couple locals here when I got here, and they're like, "How'd you find out about this place?" Because it's just so remote and just tiny little lake in the middle of nowhere. No one really knows about it except for the people that live around here. So, man, is it ever peaceful? Um, the island's just to my right here. I'll show you guys that in a sec. But for right now, I think I'm just gonna kind of explore, maybe take a lap around the lake, and yeah, see what's around here. Guys probably can't see much, but there's a huge beaver dam over there. I haven't seen any beavers yet. The locals that were here earlier though were actually telling me there's otters around here. And if I'm lucky, I'll see one. So keeping an eye out for those as well. But I mean, we're so far out. There's gonna be all sorts of wildlife. Even though we're not in the mountains, there's still grizzlies out here, still black bears, moose, deer, elk, pretty much everything. Good thing is, because I'm on the island, I shouldn't have to worry about bears on this trip. They can swim, but I think we'll be good. Okay, so just heading over to the island now. It's probably about 400 meters away. Might take maybe 5 minutes, but excited to see what it looks like over there. Supposedly there's not many flat spots to camp. I guess right at the top there might be something, so we'll take a look. I'm also curious if there's firewood, like any usable firewood on there. If not, I'll probably just drop my stuff off and then take the canoe to shore, get some firewood loaded up, and head back. But we'll see, we'll see. All right, made it. Honestly, there's actually a lot of flat spots up here. Not crazy flat, but definitely sleepable. Enough though that if I wanted to bring some friends next time, then yeah, a few of us could definitely stay up here. It's actually a fire pit as well, so I guess some people have been here, and lucky enough, there's actually a whole stack of firewood. It's already cut up there, so that's pretty convenient. You won't find that in any of the big national parks or anything like that where it's really busy in the mountains. So definitely a plus. But I think I'm gonna find a spot to set up camp, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do after. We'll see. That'll do. All right, got the tent and everything set up, sleeping bag and all that good stuff. I actually just noticed as well, it's not in the shot, but there's a nice big tree that was just chewed up by a beaver right on this island. So definitely around here in the numbers. Haven't seen one yet, but hopefully we get a glimpse. But now I think what I'm gonna do is go for a quick swim. It doesn't really look like it. It's kind of slightly overcast, but it is so hot today. I'm just sweating, probably 30 degrees Celsius or so. Someone will have to put in the comments what that is in Fahrenheit, but pretty warm. So I want to cool off. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe I won't be able to sleep tonight. So we'll do that. All right, ready for this, guys? Got about a couple feet of water here. Oh no. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah, definitely not very deep, but that is refreshing. All right, you guys want to see something cool? Hopefully I don't hurt myself. There's no hospital around here. Oh, actually that might not work. I was gonna do a backflip, but this thing's a little tippy. A little tippy. That's about the best I can do. All right, nice and dried off. That was one of the best swims ever. I think I'm gonna throw the drone up now. Super excited to see what it looks like from above. So we'll do that, and then it's kind of getting dark. It's about 6:30 now. It's start of September, so it's gonna be getting dark a little bit early. Don't have as much daylight. So with that, probably start getting some firewood together after this, and yeah, get a fire going. But let's roll the drone clips. Oh, that was not bad, hey? I was, oh man, I always say that's the coolest drone footage I've ever gotten, but I think that one might take the cake. Like I was just watching that, blown away. Like man, I am happy out here if you can't tell. It's just beautiful. But anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little montage there. But now gonna have to start prepping some firewood. Like I said before, pretty nice. We got a whole bunch right by the fire pit, so start sawing some of that up and get a fire going. I'm getting hungry. All right, fire is going. Um, honestly, that was actually probably one of the easiest fires I've ever started in my entire life. The wood is just so dry. Usually I bring a bit of toilet paper and use that as like a starter, but I forgot toilet paper, which is kind of another issue. But yeah, I literally just used some like dry pine needle, couple pieces of wood on there and just lit right up. So yeah, get this guy built up a bit here and then we're gonna get cooking. All right, so I'll show you guys what we got for food today. Another nice feast as usual. So kind of the main course is these amazing sausages. I believe these ones are breakfast sausages. I actually made these with my friend's family, homemade, hand churned, whatever you want to call it, and pressed into, you know, the casing and everything. So those will be awesome. Got 1.7 pounds of meat there. Don't think I'll eat that all, but I'll try my best. Oh wow, did this ever expand? Then we got my bread dough, of course, classic. I'm gonna make some mini pizza pockets. Luke, he's one of my friends. I was in one of my videos before. Thanks for inspiring me with this idea. Got our pizza sauce. Gonna put some sausage in there, pieces of sausage. Those will be awesome. And then we got some skewered shrimp, whole bunch of potato salad, and then a bit of dessert, which I'll show you guys later. But yeah, I'll get this going. Okay, so I think to start, I'm gonna get these sausages on, probably just because they take a while. And then while these are cooking, I'm gonna charge my phone up a little bit using my portable charger, just because it's at 14%, which won't allow me to use flash for whatever reason. So once it gets dark, not too sure what I'm gonna do, but yeah, I'll get a couple of these in there. I think I'll do 3. Then I'm gonna have to find a way to preserve the rest. Obviously can't just waste these. Well, I'm gonna have to grab my knife and cut that. Okay, so we'll let those get going here. Oh, these are gonna be so good. All right, And yeah, give me probably 20 minutes or so, charge my phone a bit, get these cooking. All right, these guys are looking pretty cooked there. Oh, just golden brown, beautiful. Yeah, so those are good. I think what I'm gonna do is probably get everything else all cooked up. And then as soon as I have my whole platter all set out, I will be back. Oh, I'm so disappointed at myself right now. There was a ton of coyotes across the lake just going off. And I filmed this whole clip of me listening to them talking about yada yada. Then I realized this mic wasn't turned on, so it didn't pick up anything. I think they're kind of chilled out now, but yeah, when you hear that close, you just realize like you're in the wild, and we are really remote on this one. I was saying like by far the most remote I've camped. The last town I passed through was probably 30 kilometers from here, and that was like a tiny town, like couple buildings, little drive-through town. I don't know, pretty small kind of thing. And then the other one before that would have been like Edmonton, and that's a big city. That's the capital of Alberta. That was like 2 hours away. So northern Alberta is, for those of you that aren't familiar with Alberta, search up Alberta cities map. There's 2 big cities. That pretty much the rest of it, especially northeast, is very remote. Everything north of Edmonton. So, and that's Canada in general. One thing that's cool is if you ever search up a map, like a population distribution map of Canada, there's a couple blips where a bunch of people live, and the amount of just landscape we have here that's untouched like this is crazy. So it's pretty cool. Food's almost ready. All right, guys. Well, sorry that took so long. I mean, I guess on your end it's probably a couple seconds, but got our food all cooked up. So little tour here. Got some nice potato salad, and then a bunch of, I think it was mango habanero shrimp. And then, of course, we have our sausage. And then I know you're probably like, oh, actually, side note, this is a hefty plate. It probably weighs like 2 pounds. I don't know if I can eat all this, but I took that bread and I put some tomato sauce on it and then the sausage. And then it kind of stuck to the pan. I ended up sort of just mixing it all together, and it took forever to cook because it's so thick. Had to lay it right on that grill. But essentially we have a fire roasted tomato sauce, pepperoni pizza bread sort of thing. So let's give it a try. I'm gonna give this sausage a whirl. Like I said, homemade. That's nice. And then some of this bread. Okay, yep. Luke, if you're watching, not as good as when you made it, but that is still solid. And yeah, like I said, that is a hefty plate. I can almost curl this. So this might take me a bit to eat, but I'm gonna dive in and see you guys when I'm finished. You guys hear that? There's stuff moving in the bushes all around me too. Apparently some of those otters live on this island, according to the locals, so yeah, I'm gonna be hearing lots of noises. Makes it a little hard to eat. Yeah, they're literally like right on the other side of the water there. I don't know what it is, but Like, I'm not scared of wolves or coyotes at all. Like, oh man, I would cuddle one if I could. But when it's nighttime and you're alone and you hear them in the forest, it's kind of scary. I can't say I love that, honestly. And then when there's things crawling around beside you, it also doesn't help. But the thing that I do like, whoa, and there's birds soaring over me, just surrounded by wildlife. But yeah, the thing I do like is that I'm on an island, so that makes it pretty nice. All right, done eating here. Unfortunately, I think we're starting to get some rain. Sky doesn't look too dark though, so I think it'll be fine. But yeah, it's getting somewhat late, so what I'm gonna do is probably clean my stuff up, put my shoes back on. Been walking around without shoes, which is kind of sketchy because there's prickly plants everywhere. Yeah, get my shoes back on, walk around, tidy up a bit, and then we'll crawl in the tent. Let's go. It's been a pretty solid one though, I'd say. Probably one of the favorite places I've been, so yeah. Alright guys, so you might be wondering where I am. I'm not in my tent. In fact, I took down my tent. And I'm currently on the boat in the middle of the lake in the dark. Now what can I say? I got scared and decided to leave. There's so many sounds and it's just freaking me out. And hey, I'm human. I'm all alone in the middle of nowhere. And sometimes we get scared. When I started this channel, I never claimed to be... What does that sound? I don't know. I never claimed to be no expert. I've backpacked for about 5 years with my friends, but just started going solo for this channel. And sometimes it's scary and sometimes I just want to go home. But honestly, this is awesome. Right now, like, I am in the middle of a remote lake on a canoe, just paddling in the dark. It's so calm. This is the kind of story that, you know, tell my friends about, tell my kids about one day. Like, what am I doing right now? What am I doing? So honestly, you know, I'm getting the adventure that I wanted. So this worked out pretty well. Like, take a look at this. One sec, I'll flip the camera around. Like, take a look at this. This is what I call an adventure. I know you guys can't see anything. I can't really see anything either. But, man, I'm in the middle of nowhere on a lake in the middle of the night. It's 11 o'clock and I'm just paddling around. And I don't even know where I am. Well, I do now. Actually, oh, whoa, that was lightning. So now I really got to get out of here. But all right, actually made it back. Not gonna lie, I got pretty lost. Wasn't sure if I was gonna make it. The wind kind of started picking up. Couldn't see where I was going, and I guess I actually got turned like a full 90 degrees without noticing. So I ended up on some weird corner of the lake. I had no idea where I was. The only way I figured out how to get back was looking at the lightning. I knew the storm was to the south, so I just headed towards the storm and eventually somehow found the shore that I started at. Lake's not super big, but when it's pitch black out, it's kind of hard to find out how to get back. But yeah, besides that, I was going to say as well, I think I made like 14 or 15 videos now. Can't remember exactly what it is. There are 2 or 3 now where I didn't stay the night for various reasons. Just a couple, but I always feel bad when I don't stay the whole night. Feel like it's not the perfect video or whatever. Maybe people want to see the sunrise or something like that. But at the end of the day, I mean, I didn't start this channel to create like the I don't know, the perfect video or to be famous or anything. Just started it for fun and I don't know, to be myself and to to show my friends and family videos, and I don't know, just create funny things that I can look back on when I'm older and entertain whoever wants to watch. So yeah, I mean, every once in a while maybe I'll get scared or something like that and I'll want to be out. I'll be honest, and yeah, not trying to fake anything or something. And today had a lot of fun, but at the end kind of didn't want to stick around for a night. And yeah, that's that, just being honest and showing the experience that I had. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed and got some good ideas coming up. So see you on the next one.